In 1906, the Japanese dancer and actress Hanako posed for the French sculptor Auguste Rodin. He created 56 works on the basis of that modeling, 2 of them being masks. The encounter between Hanako and Rodin with the interpreter, who was called Kubota, was described in a fictional form, but based on fact, by the wonderful Meiji writer Mori Ogai. Recently, I've published my translation of Mori Ogai's amazing, remarkable short story, Hanako, and I want to read a little bit of it for you now. Rodin conjured a picture in his mind's eye. He fell silent for a few moments. He was a man of few words. Mademoiselle is familiar with my profession, I trust, he said without transition, turning to Kubota. Would she remove her kimono for me? Kubota did not reply at once. For anyone but Rodin, he would have refused outright his services as an intermediary for such a thing as asking a Japanese woman to pose unclothed. But seeing as this was for Rodin, he had no objection. He did not feel obliged to give it another thought. He simply hesitated because he was unsure as to what Hanako would say. I will ask her and see. Please do. The master has something he wishes to ask you, he said to Hanako. He is the world's greatest living sculptor, and he sculpts people's bodies. I mean, even you know that much. That's what he wants to ask you, if you'll pose without your clothes on for him. So what do you say? I mean, take one look at him. He's such an old man. He's pushing 70. As you can see, he's past the age of foolishness. So, are you up for it? Kubota fixed his eyes on Hanako, wondering whether she would blush from bashfulness, assume an affected air, or perhaps protest. I will oblige him, she said candidly, without blinking an eye. She has consented, said Kubota to Rodin in French. Rodin's entire face lit up. He rose from the chair and placed some paper and chalk on the table. Do you choose to remain here? He asked Kubota. In my profession, I have been called upon at times to decide whether my presence is necessary. However, in this case, I feel it might make Mademoiselle Hanako uncomfortable. I see. We should be finished in 15 or 20 minutes. Please be so kind as to wait in the library, he said, indicating a side door, and do help yourself to a cigar. He says that it'll take only 15 or 20 minutes, Kubota told Hanako. He took a cigar for himself and receded into the library. The full story of Hanako by Mori Ogai, with extensive commentary on the background of the story, is in my latest collection, The Boy of the Winds.